Who do you think is the person living who could come the closest to going up against Drake?
Kanye. Kanye would kill him.
Yeah.
Kanye would kill him.
Kanye wouldn't kill fucking Drake.
I'm not saying he would kill him, but he's definitely in the category.
No,
Kanye,
he's in the category.
He could compete.
Kanye is one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Kanye would
but
kill
Drake has like he broke the most records of.
No, that's a
really
fact.
we're talking about what, like 15 to 20 songs. Like it's your top 15, 20 songs. So I think
that'd be great.
Kanye could put together 15 or 20 songs that would blow your fucking mind. Like I can't believe this fucking dude did all this.
Yeah.
My nigga, Graduation album alone is fucking.
That's what I'm saying. Like he could go, like he could take like 5 songs from like each album and just blow.
I would hear Through the Wire and I'll fucking break a window. I'll just lose my fucking mind.
Break a window.
You think that would be it for you right
Yeah,
there?
but no.
You couldn't see past that?
Oh, it's over Through the Wire.
We need a Carti versus Uzi one, which would also never happen, but that would be amazing.
Oh my God.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
At some point, you wouldn't be able to dictate who was rapping.
Isn't it surreal to know that while all these suckers are at home hanging out with their families and enjoying their fucking children and stuff, that we're going to be real men smoking PCP in the car listening to a whole lot of Red?
Well, wait,
I'm making a whole lot of blue.
Who's smoking a... Yo, please don't.
Why is that happening?
That's not allowed. A whole lot of Red.
Bro,
baby.
it's
Whole
dropping.
What's
a whole lot of Red.
It's dropping on Christmas.
On
Confirmed.
Christmas. So while everybody's a bunch of pussies talking to their family members,
Like
we're going to be rocking out to the gay vampire himself.
Please don't call him a gay vampire.
Yeah, you gotta
I'm just saying, man. That's why we named him on the show.
Vampire.
You invented that.
Niggas is trying to act like I didn't invent that.
But they're
You know why I got respect for him though?
Nah, it might have already been a thing.
Carti, you know, he tapped in with Compton. You feel me?
How do you know? Why?
What you mean, nigga? He been in the Campanellas, nigga.
For sure.
He did.
Man, free G Wee, which is hanging with the Nellas, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
What
like
is that?
Gang members, man.
Just know Carti's tapped in.
That's
Carti's
all you
tapped
can say.
in.
We're talking about the release of the most anticipated album in history, and all you can tell us is that he hung out in a neighborhood with some dudes.
Called it a whole lot of Red because he tapped in with the real Bloods and Pyrus when he came to LA.
Yeah.
All right, but
No, just know
let's
he
talk
be-
about the music. How do you feel about this?
No, in
tapped
the
in.
music, he be banging Paru.
And he fuck with the real ones.
He said free
Free
G
G
Weed.
Weed.
He really
So
did.
what?
say
He
that.
also.
I'm just
his
saying
pants are too tight. He can't.
He's saying that he's
I don't
living
think
what
it
he's
works.
rapping. That's what he's saying. Stop disrespecting Carti.
I respect the nigga coming out saying a whole lot of Red. And because when you do shit like that, people gonna say, okay, what's this nigga really about?
Yeah.
And I remember like he'd be in the Nellis and he tapped in with the right people.
This is a
The
long
Rose
time
Fans
ago, or
people.
what?
Stop playing with him, bro.
This couple years ago.
Okay.
Stop playing
I have
with
no idea what that has to do with his album coming out. Let's try to.
He's
solve
trying to
something.
tell you
I
that he's
fuck with him.
It
certified.
has
He's
nothing to
certified.
do with anything. Let's
Yes,
try to
it
talk about the
does,
fact
bro.
that there's a ton
Certified.
of news about the
It
album
does
coming
fucking
out.
matter because guess what? As a street niggas look and see if
Okay.
anybody's street and they say,
Let's try to
if
say
you don't think,
on
if
the
you don't think
album.
that you're okay on the album, but
Okay.
period. If you're gonna drop an album called Whole Lot of Red, right? That's signalizing some gangbanging shit. So people are gonna test if you're valid or
I think
not.
we get it.
You know what I'm saying?
We get it, yeah.
And I'm saying I would respect it because if somebody is a pussy and they come out with a whole lot of Red, I'm like, I ain't listen to that shit. He's a bitch. You feel what I'm saying?
No,
And
we get it. We
fuck
definitely get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, whole lot of Red. But anyway, it's confirmed. It's coming out on Christmas. He posted the album cover.
Stealing from some Sex Pistols album cover or some shit.
Slash, some shit like that.
Whatever. I'm not mad at it, but
I'm
you know.
not mad at it, but if someone didn't show me the reference, I would have had no idea what it was from.
The craziest thing I saw is the fact that Kid Cudi is on Kid
On
Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
Which makes me wonder if the reason why that file was named Kid Cudi in the first place was because they were planning on getting Kid
No, it's
Cudi
'cause
on
he
it. Or
said-
if that's they had to find a way to switch it up because everybody already heard the
He
song
says
5 million
he
times.
says in the lyrics, like,
Right, yeah,
I
he says
smoke
it in
dope
the
like
song,
Kid
so,
Cudi.
yeah.
But look, so apparently it was Young Nudie song featuring Carti. And then it was supposed to be out on the collab project with Young Nudie and Pierre, Slimier, but it never came out because I guess the sample didn't get cleared or some shit like that.
But they couldn't clear the
They
sample.
couldn't
so
clear.
it was this
It's like
big
some
thing.
Japanese band from like the 80s or some shit, and they're like, no, we're not clearing your fucking Pierre Bourne beat.
Right.
Anyway, so now with this new news with Kid Cudi on Kid Cudi song, aka Pissy
It gives
Pamper.
it new life in a way.
Yeah, so it's like, did they get the sample cleared and it's now about to be released on his album?
It makes me wonder if the sample was ever really going to be that hard to clear
Yeah,
in the first place, or if this is just a song that leaked while they were in the process of trying to get it cleared, or did the song leak because they couldn't get it cleared, but then the song becoming popular after it leaked made it like such an imperative thing. Like, okay, we're gonna get this cleared one way or another. We're gonna get this fucking thing cleared.
I was gonna say, the label is like not gonna let that opportunity slide and not gonna let like that revenue just go away because it was like #1 song on Spotify at some point and it was like not even an official drop.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like they had to take advantage of it.
The question is like how hard that shit's gonna hit now that you can like actually play it. Like, I mean, the Kid Cudi feature will definitely like help make people pay attention.
Was it mastered though? Like when it came out and leaked?
Was it?
No, yeah, it was a pretty
good, though, right?
CD quality, CDQ.
I mean, it was good quality though.
Yeah,
it never stuck out to me as being like bad, right?
It didn't sound like a leak or nothing, Like sometimes the leaks are like pieced together parts of an Instagram live.
I'm going in blind. I haven't heard none of the leaks.
I heard like I remember one time when Young Thug was first coming out popping, I downloaded like 100 leaked Young Thug songs, and none of them were mastered, and I'm like skipping through it like. This is ruining these songs for me, and they sound like shit. It doesn't make me want to listen to them at all, and it's just like a dirty feeling.
That's how mixtapes was. I don't know why. I was like Pee Wee Longway. I love Pee Wee Longway's music, but for some reason his mixtapes, whoever his engineer is, it's always like super fucking low.
There's a lot of bad mixing.
There's a lot of bad mixing in the game, but honestly, from what I've been hearing from him, from Carti already, is like. The little snippets be sounding crazy, and I'm like, bro, like I'm just. I was on Instagram and I saw him post the cover and it said link in bio, and I was like, oh my god, the album, he finally dropped it. And I go click on it and it was like the fucking merch or some shit, and I'm like, but then it said the date. That's when it confirmed the date though and all that. So it was like. It's like this saga is just like giving you blue balls, like nigga, like just drop the fucking album, bro.
And the craziest thing I seen was that so he drops his merch today. I don't know if we want to bring the merch up on screen or some shit, but Playboi Carti drops his merch. It's looking very, very satanic. I would like to bring this up actually, just so we can sort of browse.
Even the graffiti though is like satanic kind of.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, that's
you saw like
vampire life, man.
Bro, they're spray painting over everything, bro.
Okay.
We're
gonna have it up. Okay, let's take a look here. Okay, so you got the sleeveless white tee with tons of upside down crosses on it.
Honestly, it's kind of hard. I can't even.
No, yeah. I mean,
that's something your grandma would say. Get the hell out of my house.
Oh god.
Look at that. But this is interesting. Like him doing this in advance. I wonder if this means that this shit can't count for his sales. Normally, bro, all this shit looks like a fucking black metal band or some shit. Like this is all shit that looks exactly. Half of these logos are ripped off from like popular fucking like
them
metal
shorts
bands
is hard,
and shit.
Bro, I can't do it.
You think it's too devil oriented?
Honestly, most of it is hard as well.
Bro, scroll down again.
If I walked into Christmas Day with them shorts on, my mom would be
what is with the 2-9 fitted hat over here to the right? This is very interesting. It's called 2-9.
It's because he
But Key was taking total issue with this today on Twitter. Fat Man Key was saying basically like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, it's because he's claiming the
Warhouse of a vampire.
I'm not sure like how this conversation went. So did Carti?
Do you want me to explain it to you?
Yeah.
So he reps 2900. That's what Carti reps. So that's why it says 2-9. But then also that could be confused with as 2-9, the rap group from Atlanta where Key was a part of.
2-9 is all I've ever paid attention to. So then what's 2900 in comparison?
That's like okay. Uzi is from Philly, and his block is like the 1600 block. So they're about to put out a mixtape called 1629. That's just like
I'm 2400 block.
And exactly. So that's just his block number, but it has nothing to do with 2-9, the rap group. And that's why that's why Key has something to say, obviously.
Do you think that like the goth style is not is this popping to you? Like, could you see a lot of dudes rocking this shit? Or is this too dark and satanic looking for the average person to rock with this vibe?
Bro, think about those like TikTok kids and like
want to piss their fucking
parents
but they
off. Like jolly ass shit. Like we gotta talk about like rap fans. I'm talking about like the average dude on the block in Atlanta or LA. Could you see them rocking this?
The white tee or black tee, like maybe not
the rap fans in Atlanta.
Maybe not like fully like leather pants and like gay vampire vibe. But niggas, bro, those shorts are hard.
Them shorts is hard.
Bro, that's like Odd Future shit had hella upside down crosses on it. They was selling that shit out like
$90 for this shit.
I would wear it if the crosses.
Those are kind of hard though. What do you mean?
No, I mean that's cool to me as a person who doesn't give a shit about Jesus or none of that.
Oh no!
I'm just saying I'm a religious person, so it don't mean nothing to me.
Click the sleeveless one. Sleeveless. What does that say on the back? Where is this a rip from?
$45 for that? I don't know what it's a rip from. It just looks like it's done in almost the exact
What the
graphical
fuck is
style of
that?
a lot of old
Honestly,
goth
this shit
bands
is
and
kind of
shit.
fire. Honestly.
Wait, but okay, go to the second page of it. There's another page, right?
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Scroll down.
No,
No, never mind. Well, they have a War Dog coffee mug for $25.
And you also have a chain wallet.
Look at the cross rug. Do you think that the goth community is taking issue with this on some corner of Twitter right now?
gonna be
Definitely they are.
I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of fire, but it's like he just switched up his when did he like get on this team?
From the perspective of a person who's been familiar with like metal bands and shit my whole life, it does seem kind of basic to me.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's
But
like.
from a hip hop perspective, I haven't really seen many people like draw from these types of like references and shit. So I guess I could see how a lot of people would be looking at this thinking like, oh, Carti's a fucking genius. He's come up with this crazy new style that's never been seen before of white text and images on black garments. Like it looks like every.
I mean, I don't think no one's praising it like that. Well, I don't know. Is that the conversation on Twitter? Is people?
I'm just kind of like assuming.
I like the black cat.
I'm
Honestly,
paraphrasing what I think the average like dummy fucking Playboi Carti fan.
Wait.
But see, look at this Falling in Reverse shirt. This is crazy to me too. Like
That's
it says
hard.
Falling in Reverse, which is a band
Really?
on it. But does it have anything to do with the band?
And it says Playboi Carti. Whole lot of
Or
red
is
on the
it
back.
is
That's
this
kind of like a
just-
cross to me.
Do you think this
in
has
human
anything to
form.
do with the band?
8
or
to
do you
10
think that
weeks.
this is just him? Yeah, because you know this shit ain't made
Yeah,
yet.
no, it has nothing to do.
Is
with
this just him taking the name of a
Yeah.
band and just using it because he thinks it sounds cool?
Yeah, dude, it has nothing to do. He's not collabing with the band.
I would like that if he became like the enemy of the metal community after this, and they all just think that he's just completely bastardizing their fucking image.
I'm not gonna lie, like
Damn, I like the shorts a lot.
most people's merch isn't unique at all.
What are those
Are those
ghosts?
cl- I was
Are
like,
those
are those
Klansmen?
Klansmen?
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Yo, wait,
Click it.
Screen in.
Click
Screen
it.
in. Yeah, zoom in.
Oh, it doesn't really do anything. Fuck. Oh yeah, there,
There
we
we
go.
go.
Nah.
I don't know what that is.
Kinda
They're like
creepy.
Templars from Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Bro, this shit is crazy. Honestly.
They don't got the pointy heads, so it don't really
Yeah.
look like a fucking
It looks
clam
like they
thing.
they cut the pony heads off or something.
They're the Klamsmen.
And they got the upside down crosses and shit.
Black leather devil.
Black leather wiener. I mean, hey.
I'm not gonna hold you. It's kind of hard.
I want to have a conversation with him about, or I'd love to hear him just like answer about what his religious beliefs are and stuff, because it's like if you're gonna come out with all this upside down evil ass shit, I mean,
I think they're just like really going hard with this aesthetic.
If you riding the vampire wave, like vampires,
but do you think that Carti, if you ask Carti if he believes in God, what do you think he would say?
I think he believes in the Bloods.
I don't. I'm not seeing a lot of blood references here. Do you think
Bro,
that?
just
Do
know
you
he-
think Carti believes in God?
I don't know.
I don't know. Probably. I feel like he's from Atlanta. His mom and family are probably religious as fuck, and they're probably like, "What the fuck? You wearing these upside down crosses?"
That's how I'm feeling too. I'm just like wondering,
Like his family is probably not having this shit. They're like, "You selling your soul for the devil?"
Just
Like,
'cause you could
I
kind of
I can
assume-
hear like a black mom auntie. Just
Don't,
be
That's
don't
what I
you
said.
have her in your head and you're picturing like her being
Bro,
really mad?
I couldn't
Like,
go
why the
for.
fuck
I,
you make all this
I
shit?
couldn't come to Christmas
I know.
and getting some
Nah, but-
fucking gumbo with them shorts on. They'll be like,
No, this nigga like got like the dangly upside
Oh,
down
no.
cross earring, upside down cross chain. Like they probably
when
like,
I was
oh my
little,
God.
I would have got my ass beat for that.
Imagine
Bro,
Carti
my
walking into
mom-
Christmas dinner and he's got his midriff exposed. He's wearing like a fucking
Like
cut
a-
off shirt and like some bell bottoms and shit.
I'm like, this nigga's he's out of here.
Yeah, no, that's
No, that's my
what's
mom.
cool now.
My mom used to freak out when I would come in with the upside down cross 666 odd future jackets and shit like that. Bro, she was not having
I
it.
remember when Our Future first came out, and my little brother was on that wave, and my mom, my grandma was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yo, and that's how my parents, even when I was 13, I remember we went to the mall and I picked up this Marilyn Manson shirt I was trying to cop, and it fucking, I bought it without my mom looking, and then she saw it, and it's got Marilyn Manson like on a cross, and it says Antichrist Superstar.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. She made me return that shit. She was so fucking mad.
They took your Tupac CD too.
They smashed my Tupac CD with a hammer.
Wow.
My dad.
Damn. My
What
mom,
a hammer!
With a hammer.
my mom took scissors and like scratched the Tyler Creator CD like that.
What the fuck?
For real?
It was like him and his eyes blacked out, and it was like he had an upside
She
down
was
cross
that
on his
bothered by
forehead.
that. See, my parents,
Yeah.
and then
she
years
was
later,
very bothered by it.
I
yeah.
saw Straight Outta Compton with my parents. They didn't get it at all that they were like, you know, going very much out of their way to get me to stop listening to this music. They're watching the NWA like this is the first time they ever heard of any of this shit. I'm like, and why the fuck you throw my CDs out?
And they were amazed in the movie theater.
They thought it was great. Like, oh, this is very interesting and stuff. I'm thinking back to being 12. Like, you threw my motherfucking CDs away.
I mean, but you know, the same shit happened with me. Like, I remember rapping Eminem and not knowing what the fuck he was talking about. And my grandma was like, what did you just say?
Getting older and realizing what Eminem was saying,
That nigga
it
said,
was crazy.
hey, mom, maybe I'll give you a call. It's like, you fucking bitch sucking dick in 2 balls. I'm sitting there screaming that shit. What the fuck?
Just found out my mom does more dope than I did.
Yeah, like, I ain't, bro, the Eminem shit Eminem got me in a lot of trouble.